What is going on YouTube? This video is for any DoorDash customer. I just wanted to let you guys know. Please hang on and just give me like 30 seconds of your time. That's all I ask for. Just wanted to let you know, I am a DoorDash driver. I do it on the side. I moved to a new city and I really need the job because it's easier than commuting sometimes. But I just want to let you know, first of all, when we get your order, we get to the store, we get 30 seconds to accept it or not. We know how much you're paying. We know if you tipped or not, and we accept it. And it's usually a store that we're really close to. So if someone's late to the store, they're probably just wasting your time. But anyways, when we get to the store, we report what the store is doing, and we tell them, hey, we're here for whoever you are. And then we say, is the order ready? If the order's not ready, on the DoorDash app, we put what is happening. The store is busy, the drive-thru is busy, can't get help from employees, if they're low staffed, or there's like 4 other options. But anyways, we update what's happening with the order. And I just want to let you guys know that we can see your order, but we can't see what's in the bag. Your bag is handed to us sealed. Your drink is handed to us sealed, and DoorDash also recommends that we don't fill your drink. So if the customer or if the merchant wants us to fill your drinks, we're not supposed to. But some places do it anyways, and they expect us to fill it. We're there to pick up your food and deliver it to your door. So when you get your food and we take it to you and drop it off in a sealed bag, and then you message us on the app and say, hey, where's my food? Oh, it's missing, blah, blah, blah. What do you expect us to do about it? You think we're gonna go back to the store and say, hey, you're missing this? No, like, why do you waste your time? It's not our fault. We are there to deliver the food handed to us. We would check it, but we can't because it's sealed. So guess whose job it is to check it? The restaurant. So I don't understand though. There's so many, I'm in a couple Facebook groups. There's so many people that are customers that, and even me personally, I've gotten messages from the customers saying, hey, I'm missing this. Like, so what do you want me to do? Like, I'm sorry, like, you got to report it to the app and you'll get refunded or reimbursed for it. Like, there's nothing the Dasher can do. And the second thing is tips. Like, I know you guys know the gas prices are high, and then I know a lot of people, like, the people that don't tip say, oh, people who do DoorDashing, why do they get a real job or whatever? Like, do you guys not understand that there's stuff going on in people's lives? There's kids, there's cars, like, the distance between their house and work. Some people can't even find a job. Like, maybe they have something wrong with them. But DoorDash is a neat job for anyone to work by themselves, and if they have a car and they can make their own hours, if they have a bunch of kids, if they have to study for school, DoorDash is super convenient. So I would just take into consideration, like, not all DoorDashers are loser tweaker people. Like, they're just normal human beings trying to make extra cash, or some are trying to do it as a full job. So when you don't tip, you have to realize that we're getting your $3 order, and we see that it's $3, and we know you're not tipping. So half the time, that's why if you can't get a Dasher, it's because you're not tipping, and we see that. Like, we're not gonna, 1 gallon of gas is what, $6 right now? It takes us, let's say your house is 5 miles away. If you're only getting 13 miles to the gallon or whatever, you get what, 3 trips for 1 gallon. $3, that's barely gonna make half of a gallon's worth of a trip. So no one's gonna do your order. And then when we accidentally take $3 orders, if someone really does take yours, first of all, they're new to the app and they don't understand how to make a profit, and they're losing money, and eventually they'll catch on. Second, they're trying to stay into the top Dasher program because you have to get 100 deliveries in a certain month, and your acceptance rate can't go below 70, which you guys might not know this, but sometimes we have to take your shit orders because we'll get kicked off the top Dasher program. We won't be able to dash when we want. So sometimes when you guys do the low orders, you get lucky and someone of us will have to grab it because we can't decline anymore, or we're gonna get kicked out of our program. But the next thing is ratings. Like, this one blows my mind. Okay, so we pick up your food for you. You don't want to leave the house, or you're busy or whatever. So we're doing you a service. We're getting your food for you, minus the tip. If you don't want to tip, hey, if you're that kind of human, I would be surprised to see how you go into a restaurant and if you don't tip your waiter. Like, anyways, if you don't tip, I can't relate to that kind of. I just think that's not very. It's just not very generous to not tip someone who's like being your, not slave, but being your servant for however long. But anyways, the next one is ratings. Like, you guys don't understand that our ratings are very, very important to us. So when you go into the app, and let's say you're like, oh, I'm hungry, I'm gonna order DoorDash again. When you go into your app and you see the last DoorDash order from last time, and you see like, oh, hey, Charlie Brown delivered yours, how was his rating? And you exit out, that doesn't affect them. But if you would just simply just give them their rating, like a 5-star, if they did the job right, it would help them tremendously, and their ratings would go up and they could stay in Top Dasher. But if you give them a 3, a 2, or a 1, that instantly takes our 5.0 rating down to a 4.9, 4.8. If you get to a 4.7, you get kicked out of Top Dasher, which will affect someone's livelihood if they're using DoorDash as a full-time job or whatever, if that's their only source of income. You could get them kicked out of that. If you give them a 3, 2, or 1 star, you could make their rating go below a 4.7 or even below a 4.2, I'm pretty sure, and then get deactivated off the app. So when you, next time you're going to just be not saying a piece of shit, but if you're just giving low ratings to give low ratings, you should really think about like the person's life. Like you could be affecting that other person's life. Luckily I have another job and I do DoorDash not for fun, but to just not have to commute 2 hours a day. But lately I've been not DoorDashing because of the gas or whatever. But I got a 3-star the other day and I was just mind blown because I know exactly who did it. It was a $3 order, and I only take them because luckily in my town you don't have to go very far, so $3 I can still make money on $3 because it's not even a mile. And I take the $3, I do exactly as he asks, and it's, first of all, he wants me to go to the back of his house, this stupid dirt road where I actually probably got a screw in my tire because I had to get a brand new tire. But he wants me to, in the dark, no lights, he wants me to take this bag of food, I think it was McDonald's, and put it on this black Camaro, take a picture, and then drive away and submit it. First of all, couldn't find it. I went to the address. You can't even see the access to this road. Finally, I find it after I'm already late to the dash because I'm over here looking for some random road that doesn't even exist, and it's not even marked on the map. I put it onto his dumbass car that's solid black in the dark with no lights under this weird tarp thing. Take a picture of it. It's just floating there in the middle. Submit it. Take off. Go home. In my dash for the day, 3 stars. No tip. 3 stars, my ratings go down 0.4%, and nothing I can do about it. I followed exactly what he asked me to do, and there's nothing we can do about it because DoorDash just takes the customer's word for it. So it's just, it's pretty aggravating. And I know a lot of other Dashers will agree with me. It's just, if you're not gonna tip, I suggest don't use the app, or, I mean, at least take into consideration how much gas is, how much time they're waiting at the I waited at a restaurant before for 30 minutes to an hour at a restaurant to do some $8 order before, because if I cancel it, my ratings will go down. They've made the app where if you do anything to like not proceed with the order and not go through with the order, that you're going to be affected with it. So I get to waste an hour of my time when I could be doing another 5 orders waiting for your Taco Bell where they have 2 workers because no one wants to work anymore, and I have to sit in a drive-thru in the middle of the night with 18 cars in front of me because you can't go through the door, and then you want to give me a bad star rating because I was late. Well, I just sat in the drive-thru getting your food, losing out on another hour's worth of 4 orders from other people to get your Taco Bell, and then you give me a bad rating. Where's the, how does that even make sense? It doesn't. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible method, the way that they do it. They need to change it. If you're going to leave a review about someone, you should have to go into 150 to 250 characters of detail of why you're leaving this review, and then proof, like a Ring video camera or something, or why you truly believe that you can affect their ratings and affect their job. Like, it blows my mind. But if any customers are still listening to this, I'd be very surprised. But yeah, it's if you're gonna order off DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub, please just consider that the Dashers waiting a long time. They're losing out on money waiting in long lines and stuff, and the merchants hate the Dashers and stuff. They hate us. We have to make them, they're working way more than they used to, and they gotta always be bagging up orders because so many people use DoorDash and stuff. So the merchants already treat us like shit. The managers yell at us, treat us like dirt, like we're some scum coming in there trying to use the bathroom for free. Like they don't care about us. They don't like us, and they think that we're just more work for them. So just taking into consideration, even a few dollar tip goes a long way. And yeah, I mean, they're gonna probably end up making some changes to the website, because a lot of Dashers are just sick and tired of the no tips and stuff, and you can't make, you're literally losing money to deliver other people's stuff. It's just not worth it. And if you're doing a cash tip, you have to put in the description of what you want them to do, or no one's gonna believe it. And we can't see that you're leaving a cash tip until we accept an order with no tip. So hope this video could clear up some things if you're a customer, and if not, I'm sorry. And if you don't believe in anything I said, and you don't want to tip, and you don't think that the Dashers deserve a little bit more money for the service they're giving you, then hey, I mean, can't make everyone happy, but I really hope you could really just think about it a little bit. If you were dashing and delivering food, how you would feel. But hope you all have a good day. And if you want to check out any of my other videos, if you're a DoorDasher, I have a bunch of tips and tricks and stuff that I've come up with from dashing. I make about $100 to $200 a day when I do dash. I haven't dashed since the gas prices have been up. I just been doing my normal job. And yeah, I hope this could maybe clear up some. I've explained dashing to a lot of people, and it's changed a lot of people's minds on how they tip and how they rate people, because it really does impact them. So hope you can take it into consideration, and hope you guys made it to the end. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.